Are you ready?
Joint on a corner where the big boys play.
Well, oh, I forgot to turn off the banner, the overlay. How is everybody doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Ask StreamYard. I am your host, Melanie Dyann Howe. And today we're going to be talking about doing giveaways on your live streams, right? So it's going to be a super fun topic today. Really excited to be sharing with you not only how to use StreamYard's free giveaway tool, but also some best practices on when is the best time to actually do a giveaway during your live stream. So definitely want to make sure that we cover all the bases for that today. If you have questions, certainly let me know about it. Put a Q in front of your question. That'll help me actually star it. I'll be using StreamYard's awesome feature of starred comments to put your questions into a queue so that I can come back to those questions and answer them as we go. So definitely want to say hello to everybody watching today that is here live with us. Of course, we've got all kinds of people in the house. We got Don Moody watching from Melbourne, Florida. Hello, Don. It's great to see you here live with us. And I know that we have Manny behind the mic. He has a question, but also he said, I just had my 1-year anniversary, so I want to give away my t-shirts and some tumblers. Well, congratulations to you, Manny behind the mic. That's awesome. Seriously, congrats on the 1-year anniversary there for you. We've got Corinder here in as well. Hello. We have Angelo. Hello, Angelo. Very, very good to see you here. Super excited that we're going to do this. So Corinder says, love the countdown. I wish I had that on my studio. So you can actually, that countdown timer is super awesome. We actually have some people, some talented video creators that made that countdown timer, of course, for us. You can hire somebody to design a custom countdown timer for you. It's certainly worth the investment. I actually think that you should go over to Fiverr.com or even Upwork. You can certainly find people very cost effectively that will create a custom countdown timer for you. But you can also use some applications like Canva or even Easel and other applications to create your own countdown timer too. In fact, we've got some pretty helpful videos on our YouTube channel about how to do exactly that. So certainly a lot of resources out there. It makes it pretty doable to make your own cool custom graphics for sure. So, okay. So, we've got all kinds of Susan's here as well watching. Hello, Susan. And we have Dale from Arizona. Fantastic. Video for Bosses. Welcome back to the show. Always good to see you in the comments here with us live. We've got Capillan J. NHL 22 Gaming Dude. That's a long name from Brampton, Ontario, which, by the way, we've got Mike from Never Let the Machine Win up in Ontario, Canada as well. So definitely going to have a really good show today. If you guys have questions, as I mentioned, about today's topic, then what I want you to do is I definitely want you to put a Q in front of your question. Put that question in there because I am going to be using as I mentioned earlier, the starred comments so that I can put them in the queue. So definitely want to make sure I get those questions. Lavelle says you should do a giveaway, as an example. Well, we just might have to do that, Lavelle. That's such a great idea. Man, I love that you just planted that seed. That's pretty awesome, pretty fun. We certainly will look and see what we can do about that for sure. So what's up, everybody? Everybody's here. We got all kinds of people. I love having people here live with me. So awesome. Okay, let's get things rolling here because I know everybody's probably, I don't know, are you working today? Are you not working today? Are you shopping? I have to finish some shopping tonight. I'm a late shopper. I like to do my Christmas shopping pretty late. So that's kind of what we got going on there. So if you're celebrating Christmas, are you shopping? Are you taking time off? What are you doing? Love to know what's going on with you guys in the comments for sure. So, but we are definitely going to be talking about how to use the giveaway tool, some best practices, because this amazing question was posted, actually, I think just yesterday inside of our Facebook group. So it was actually by Andy Lyons. She said, quick question, StreamYard giveaway feature. Do I start this after the broadcast begins or before? So this is a really good topic. And I thought, you know what? We can certainly unpack this. We can certainly take a deep dive on the giveaway tool. I know that Andy's specific question was around timing, which is a great question because there's probably some good ways to do it and some better ways to do it that are going to be strategic for you. So if this is your first time tuning in to Ask StreamYard, then just so you understand what this concept is we take questions posted by our users and then we turn it into a show. It's actually a great idea for you to do for your own content, for your own live videos as well, is take the frequently asked questions or good questions and then use that as your topic idea. So I like to pick questions that I can take a deep dive with, as I always say. So a lot of times I like to pick questions where we can talk strategy. And so Andy's question was perfect, where she's asking about the timing to run the giveaway. And so I thought, ooh, that's a really good, juicy topic. I want to talk about it because there, as I said, there's maybe some better ways to do it than others. And so we can take a deep dive on the strategy around the giveaway for sure. But I'm also going to show you how to use StreamYard's free giveaway tool. Okay, so if you are a StreamYard user and you're live streaming with StreamYard, then you don't have to do it the hard way, which I used to literally. I would tell my audience to do something, and then that would be their way of getting entered into my giveaway or whatever I was doing. And I would literally write their names down on pieces of paper and put them into a hat or like a container, and I would actually draw their names out on screen. Well, sometimes there are literally over 130 people watching these live streams live. And if you have a small channel, doing it the manual way can work, right? But it can get very difficult if you have a lot of people tuning in live and entering into your giveaway. And so StreamYard they created their own application that they were using on their town halls. And everyone just kept asking and asking and asking, oh my gosh, can we please have this? Where's this app? Can I buy it? Whatever. And Dan Engaged decided, why don't we just go ahead and make it available to everybody? And so if you're a StreamYard user, you get to use StreamYard's free giveaway tool at no cost. The only stipulation is it only works with StreamYard broadcast. So you have to be using StreamYard for it to work. And again, I'm going to show it to you here pretty soon for sure. So, but if you want to have your own question featured on the show, then just use the hashtag Ask StreamYard. And that's actually one of the best ways that we can find your questions. And what we're going to do is we're going to send you a free t-shirt or a free mug or something, and you'll have some StreamYard swag, and we'll take your question and we'll answer it with a deep dive live on the show. So for sure, definitely, I like this one. And also, just so everybody knows, on our YouTube channel, we just released a video yesterday morning, I believe, about the giveaway tool. In fact, I did this video and it's about ideas, right? Because sometimes when we think about running a giveaway, we think about giving away things, like as Manny said earlier, he's going to be giving away t-shirts and some tumblers. Well, not everybody has merchandise or swag, right? And so that video actually gives you some awesome ideas outside of things that cost you money or merchandise. Because some of you maybe are just starting your business or starting your channel or starting your live streaming and you don't have things to give away. You also have a small budget. So the video goes through a lot of other ideas, ways you can use that giveaway tool and give some things away to your audience that, again, don't break the bank or are very low cost items for sure. So definitely go check that out over on our YouTube channel. We just released that episode yesterday, so you can find it there for sure. So okay, so we are definitely going to dive into Andy's question today. I want to just check and make sure. Oh, good to know. So video for bosses, her name is Janine. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I try really hard to remember everyone's names. And it's certainly one of those things that I take pride in. In fact, I usually write it down and I like to just get to know people and get to know the audience. It's one of the things I love about live video is how we're actually able to get to know you, right? Because you're here hanging out with us and chatting with us. Susan says that she loves the December accessories and the starred comments. The starred comments is a new feature inside of your studio. And so the way it works is in your comments, as you see all those comments come into your studio, you can now click on a little star on the comment and it will then put it into a starred queue, which is a great way for you to flag comments and then go back to them. So I like to do that when I'm, watching and I see questions come into the queue, and then I basically will star it so that I can then go back and get to those questions without having to kind of scroll up and down all over the comment feed. So it's just one of those awesome features that the team put out about a month ago. Super excited about it. And then, of course, last week we talked about those free assets. We talked about using the free backgrounds, the free overlays, and things that StreamYard has provided. So join the Facebook group, go to the pinned comments, and you will find the links to grab your October, November, and December free assets that you can use those graphics. And last week, we totally took the whole deep dive and we talked about all those fun features and all those assets. So if you're wondering what Susan is talking about, those are the items that she's talking about for that stuff. So now with the start comments, the only thing I'll say before I keep going is literally what I love is you could even have someone backstage. I don't have anybody backstage helping me today, but it certainly is a great idea, especially if you have a larger channel, a larger following where you have a lot of people commenting live. They can be backstage kind of putting the questions into the queue for you, which is super great. And now that everyone has access to StreamYard Teams, you can add a user to your account, another StreamYard user to your account, or they don't even have to be a user yet. You can add anybody to it and they can be backstage doing that. So certainly, definitely one of those things that those two features go together very well. Having somebody backstage assisting you and putting those comments into a queue for you, definitely one of those things I want to say. So here's the deal. Today's topic is going to be about the giveaway feature. So if you have a question about today's topic, go ahead and put a Q in front of your question, put it in the comments, and I will definitely answer it. Now, if you have other things, feature requests, feature ideas, don't put those in the comments here. The best place for you to get heard is to actually go over to StreamYard.com/contact, and you can put your feature. There's a link there to submit your own feature request or your feature idea. Put as much detail as possible. Our development team looks through those, and that's where they get them. So leave those out of the comments for this stream. Keep your questions related to today's topic, which is, of course, the ideal time to run a giveaway and also how to use StreamYard's giveaway tool. So that is what we are going to be talking about today. So definitely put those questions in there and I will grab them and we will make it happen. So, all right, let's do it. Let's have some fun here and let's get into today's topic and answer your questions that we have. So the Dr. Vibe Show, love the giveaway tool. I did 3 giveaways during my StreamYard broadcast. Super fun, super fantastic. Definitely excited. Susan says, I used the giveaway tool last night with a keyword and did the draw. Loved it. Yeah. So I'm actually going to show you how to use the giveaway tool. That's what we'll do first, right? So we'll just kind of jump in and I'll definitely make it happen. So let me grab a few of these questions and put them into our queue. Again, I'm only going to answer the questions that are related to today's topic, which is the giveaway tool, right? So certainly we want to do that for sure. If you have other questions that aren't related to today's topic, go into our Facebook group and post that question in there. Certainly a great place to do it. That is definitely the best way that you are going to make it happen. Okay, so Daniel says, we have done 12 days of Christmas giveaways in one of my groups. It's been a blast. That's awesome. I love hearing how everybody is using the giveaway tool to do things and to increase your engagement. I definitely think it's a great strategy because it is going to increase engagement and it is also going to help people kind of come back for more. You're involving them in something and it's certainly one of those things that I definitely want y'all to be using. So we're going to talk about it. Okay, first let me jump in and I'm going to make sure I'm not missing any comments here real fast. And then I will put it, I'm going to be... I love it. Cynthia said she used the holiday background and overlay in her live this week and they were awesome. Well, good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm super excited that you did that on your show, Cynthia. That's super fun to hear. Okay, so I'm just scrolling through one last time. Here we go. I'm pinning a few of your questions. La, 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 la. Okay, we're ready. I'm caught up on our questions. So I do see a couple questions not related to today's topic. What I'll do is if I have time, then I'll jump in and grab those. But let's keep our questions about the giveaway tool for this one today for sure. So love it. I use the tool 4 times every show. David Jones is a big fan for sure. Okay, good. I love it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to show you how to use the giveaway tool. So let me pull up another window, another browser. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So here, I'm going to change my size. I like to, just a real tip for you guys, if you're ever sharing your screen and you're sharing like your Chrome browser or something, it's a really good idea to increase your zoom up to like maybe 125% because it is going to make everything a little bit larger and your audience will actually be able to see it a little bit better on your screen as well. So it's certainly kind of one thing I always like to do when I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so I'm going to share this, add it. Okay, so if you go to, again, here's the breakdown really quick. You have to be a StreamYard user to use this tool, right? So it's very, very, that's definitely one of those things that I want to make sure everybody knows is that this is free to all StreamYard users. I still think so many people aren't aware that this exists. And so if it's your first time ever like checking it out, go to StreamYard.com/giveaway. That's how you access the tool. And there is a link right here to a video that Gage did where he essentially demos the tool for you. But I'm going to show it to you as well today while we're live. Now, you'll need to, if you're on a business plan, you're going to see that you're going to have an option for different teams to select. So that's where you start. And then you just simply choose the broadcast that you want to run this giveaway tool with. And so when we go here, you're going to see a list of any broadcasts that you have created in your studio. But if the one that you want to be operating this for is your live broadcast. And so it actually is going to tell you the title, but it's also going to show you right here. It says live. So that is actually telling you, hey, this particular broadcast is live right now. So you would go in and you would select that broadcast. And then here's the way that this works. There's two ways you can use the giveaway tool. The first giveaway that you can run is you can actually do something and use this tool. It's a random picker, okay? Essentially is what this is. You can actually say, I want to go ahead and enter anyone that has commented on the broadcast. That is a way that I want them to be selected in this random drawing. If that's the style that you want to use, then you actually don't want to put any text in the match text field. So you would actually leave this blank. And when you do that, you would then click Start Collecting Comments. Now what's going to happen is any of you that have commented on this stream, you will actually be entered into the giveaway. So if we click Start Collecting Comments, this tells me 41 different people, now 42, have commented on this broadcast. Now we are multi-streaming. So we are streaming on Facebook. We are streaming in a Facebook group. We are streaming to LinkedIn. We are streaming to YouTube, and we are streaming to Twitter. Now here is the deal. It's going to enter anyone that is actually on the platforms where those comments come in. Twitter is not one of those platforms. So you cannot really run the giveaway tool using Twitter because it's not actually that data from Twitter is not coming back into the StreamYard studio. That is an API limitation. So keep that in mind. There's that. Now, as you can see, more people. We've got more people commenting. Joel Amen TV. We got Andrew Kavanaugh commenting. So now we have more people being entered into the drawing. My Living Room Live, more people. So if you leave it blank, you are actually going to collect entries from anyone commenting. Now, here is another stipulation that's really important that everybody understands. It's really, really critical. If you are streaming into a private Facebook group, it is not going to enter anyone that has not given StreamYard Facebook permission to provide data to StreamYard. So if you're in the Facebook group and you see that little text inside the description that says, I'm going live using StreamYard to give Facebook permission to display your name and your face, please go to this link. And the link is StreamYard.com/Facebook. And so what that is you giving Facebook permission to transmit the data of your face, your profile picture, and the name of your account over to the StreamYard studio. If you don't do that, inside my comments, I will actually see a blank avatar and it'll just say Facebook user and your comment will come through. That person, if that's you, you will not be entered into any of the giveaways. And that is because when I click draw, it's going to cycle through and show faces and profile pictures. And so it's really, really one of those things. So Andrew says, I wish the Facebook/StreamYard permission was automatic. I know, it really would be great, but this is a privacy setting that is actually pretty great. So Facebook, you're in a private Facebook group. The intention is that your comments, your activity is private to that community. However, you can say, hey, I actually don't care. I'm okay with you displaying my comment with my name and my face onto a screen of a video So it is one of those things. Now, anytime you clear your cache or log out of Facebook and log back into Facebook, you will, if you're on a computer, you will actually probably need to re-authenticate. So sometimes this happens if you, again, clear your cache, clear your browsing history, anything like that, then, or even log out of Facebook, I believe, then you would actually need to re-authenticate. You need to give that permission again, or you're going to show up as Facebook user on the comments. Now, this is only for Facebook groups. That's only for Facebook groups. So I just want to make sure I pointed that out. So now that we're ready, I'm going to go ahead and show this. Now, this is not an actual giveaway. I'm not giving anything away in this moment, right? So, but all you would do next is you would select draw. And here's that part where I said it's literally going to cycle through and show everybody's name and face, anyone that commented on today's stream. So guitar giveaway channel, you are a fake winner today. But this is actually something I wanted to point out because this is awesome. This is the other reason why the whole Facebook user thing wouldn't work, because it would literally, if anybody that was a Facebook that didn't authenticate was entered, then you would actually show up as a winner. It would say Facebook user. We would have no way of knowing who you were. So what's really cool about the tool is it does not include people that have not done that. So that, again, that only applies to Facebook groups. That only applies to Facebook groups. So that is actually how you use the giveaway if you want to do it where it is literally it's one of those things where like if you wanted to just use comments, like, and again, this is a great way to get people to comment on your stream. You would say, hey, I'm going to do a giveaway, or I'm going to pick a person to get a free 30-minute coaching session, et cetera, et cetera. Then you could actually just have anyone entered that was just commenting. And you would tell them that. You need to make sure they know that. And then, of course, give them time to be commenting on your stream and then, all that stuff. So it's certainly one of those things. Again, this tool is free to anyone using StreamYard. I noticed that somebody I saw, so Larry says, my Christmas wish for the giveaway tool is I wish it were more customizable, like the ability to replace the StreamYard logo with my own. Well, I totally get that. I think that's an interesting point. It is a free tool. It is a free tool that is branded by StreamYard because it is a StreamYard item. So it certainly is something that you might want to put into the feature request. If you were on like a pro plan, maybe that would be an option for you to white label the giveaway tool for sure. But here's the thing I always tell people. I definitely don't think you should ever be afraid to promote that you are using StreamYard to do your live broadcast, because you can also share your referral link. Every StreamYard user gets a referral link. And if you use that referral link and you let them know how awesome this tool is and even show the branding, somebody in your audience may sign up for StreamYard using your referral link. And if they become a paid user, you're going to get a credit in your account. And then therefore, you may never even have to pay for your monthly subscription. This is actually before I became a StreamYard partner, before I actually started creating content for StreamYard, I never had to pay for StreamYard because I was using my referral link and I was getting those credits in my account. And I always had enough credit to pay for my professional plan. So, think of it that way, maybe a little bit differently, is don't be afraid to promote what product this is, because you can actually maybe get some benefits from that for sure. So Rachel says, I look forward to using this tool. Well, yeah, it's a great tool. I love it. There's so many different ways you can use it. Yes, Tac Adventure says, I always mention StreamYard, 100%. That referral link, you can get to that referral link if you go to your StreamYard account. When you log in, you're going to see in the top right-hand corner, it's going to say account. And when you select account, you're just going to see it right there. It's going to say referrals. Click on that, and there will be your own custom referral link that you can select for that to do that. Okay. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. So I'm just going to kind of sit here for a hot minute and make sure that I'm not going to sneeze live on the air. If so, I'm going to mute myself. And I want to make sure that I do that. So here's what I did. Here is how I did this. So the other thing that I want to make sure is that I think it's great. You need to share your screen and show that you're randomly picking a winner. So you, again, anybody on a free plan even can share your screen. So, Manny behind the music says, is this screen something that you can or want to share live, the screen that is flashing all the names that makes the selection? I personally believe that it is a best practice for you to show the screen. Now, you don't have to show it on the large screen. You can actually go with the smaller screen if you want to. I like this view. People can see it. You're still prominent on screen. You can even go full screen with if you wanted to. All I'm doing is I am using the share screen feature inside of StreamYard. Now, I'm using 2 monitors, so I'm just sharing my entire first monitor that's over to my left. Now, if you were, you would open up the Chrome, you could open up Chrome, another browser window, and then when you go to share, you're going to actually have an option to share a when you go to share, I'm going to read it exactly. You're going to see entire screen, window, and Chrome tab. You can actually, if you're on one monitor on a laptop, you would probably want to just select the Chrome tab that has your giveaway tool up. And so you would share your screen that way. And that's really what you want to do. I personally do think that it is a best practice. Personally think it is a best practice to share your screen while you're running the giveaway tool so that your audience can see it and there's a little bit of a trust factor there, right? Plus, it's fun to show. It's a cool thing that you can actually feature in your stream. So, okay, let me show you again, because I did see some great questions. I wanted to make sure that, let me do this again, because I want to show you the other way that we're going to use this for sure. So, again, Manny had asked this question early on in the stream. It's not an app. It's just a website. So, you don't have to, you have to be on a computer to be able to share your screen, but you could actually use the tool on your phone if you wanted to, because it does work. It is just a website. So open up a browser window, go to StreamYard.com/giveaway. And that is going to bring you to your own giveaway tool. As long as you're logged in, you're good to go. So it's not an app. It's just a website. So great question. I definitely wanted to make sure, that I had that in there. So I saw another question that I wanted to talk about because it was about the yes, here it is. Sorry. So Sty North, great question, says, is what they type case sensitive? So now I'm actually going to show you the other way that this tool works, and that is matching text. And so what I showed you before just now was if you don't type anything in to the matching text field, which is right here, then it's going to enter anyone that has commented on your stream. So what we're going to do this time, actually, so what I want you all to do is be ready. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, why don't we do a fun one? We're going to just do Ask StreamYard. All one word, Ask StreamYard, okay? All one word. So just start doing that. So start typing in Ask StreamYard right now in the comments, and then I will show you how this works as well. Now, once you do that, I have to select my broadcast. So we have Ask StreamYard. We're ready to go. I'm going to start collecting comments. So I see 3 people have already typed that in. Now, some of those could be, they're recent comments. This is going to actually pull any comment that has been commented on your broadcast, including comments before you go live. So if you have scheduled your broadcast in advance, it is going to create a post on Facebook. It's also going to create a post on YouTube. Now, Facebook, the way Facebook works right now, it kind of separates. There's a little bit of a breakage there. So if someone's commenting on your broadcast on YouTube before you go live and they know what your word is going to be, okay? This happens on our town halls sometimes. If they know what your word is going to be, they may start typing it in early. They will be included into the broadcast entry. So keep that in mind, that even comments made before you go live will be entered into the stream or into the contest or the giveaway. So make sure you think about this, because if you don't want somebody to be able to enter into the drawing if they're not live with you, then you need to make sure that you change your word every single time instead of using the same one over and over again, because people will get to know that. They will actually learn, hashtag the yard. That's what they always use. I'm going to just start typing that in, and then I'm going to go walk away, and then I'm going to come back in 30 minutes to see if I won the giveaway. So if you don't want that to happen, then change your word each time you do the giveaway, right? I actually think it's super fun. It's a great way for keep your audience on the edge of their seats, which is a best practice. You don't want to give away too much early. You definitely want to keep them watching so they can learn what is the word going to be, right? And let them be entered that way. So, okay, so here's what's cool. Great questions coming in. Sty's question is what they type case sensitive? The cases do not matter. So some of you typed in Ask StreamYard and you actually used the exact same punctuation. You capitalize the S, you capitalize the Y. Now, Cherie here didn't. Guess what? Cherie is still going to be entered into this drawing. It is not case sensitive. However, it is space and hashtag sensitive. So if you have a hashtag in this match, they have to use the hashtag as well. It is going to match the characters, not the case sensitivity. If you have a space, let's say if you accidentally typed a space at the end of your word, if they don't type a space, they are not going to be entered into the drawing. And so it is space sensitive and it is character sensitive, but it is not capitalization. None of that matters. Okay. So that's actually kind of cool because not everybody's going to want to match the exact capitalization. Keeps it pretty simple, but it is character sensitive. So some of you have asked about the hashtag as well. Not required. I did not use a hashtag for this one. And as you can see, we have 25 entered into the drawing. And so that is definitely one of those things that I want to make sure everybody understands and knows, right? So it is space sensitive and it is character sensitive, but not, the capitalization doesn't matter. So keep that in mind when you're doing this as well. Tony J, the 7-figure hustle, you are not a winner. You are a fake winner today for that example that we just did. So we can go back and I'll do it again and I'll show you the hashtag version. So we're going to select our broadcast and we'll do this time Ask StreamYard. All right. So now watch. Oh, only 6 entries. Because it's got the hashtag in there. So some of you did use a hashtag earlier in the stream. Some of you actually posted some questions and you used the hashtag Ask StreamYard. And so those are entered in. But everybody that just typed in Ask StreamYard without the hashtag, because that's not what I told you to type, look, see, and I'm just proving to you that the hashtag does matter. If I type a hashtag in to that matching text, you have to use a hashtag as well. And so as you can see, now people are starting to type the Ask StreamYard with the hashtag for sure. So definitely getting more and more in there. So we've got it. Here they come. Here come more entries into our giveaway. Michael Daniels. I saw Michael had a really great point earlier earlier in the stream. See if I can find that comment really fast because it was a good comment. And I definitely wanted to make sure that I brought it up because it is a good point. I'm looking for it. Oh, here we are. Okay. Please be careful when adding a giveaway. You need to be sure to follow rules from each platform. I have actually seen 3 channels get strikes and or shut down, so be sure to follow the guidelines. This is definitely true, especially if you're giving anything away that has some sort of monetary value. That is actually fairly critical. You have to definitely read I think all of the platforms have giveaway contest regulations. So they're more like contests. So you do want to make sure you're following their guidelines and being compliant with what they have going on. So great point that Michael's making. So make sure you are aware of the guidelines in each platform before you conduct your giveaway. Okay, so we've got people who have typed in all the fun stuff. And so we'll go ahead and we'll draw it. And there we've got everybody going through. So all the random people, somebody's not going to be a real winner. It's going to be Nomersome Hernandez. There you go. So you are a fake winner for today's demonstration for our Ask StreamYard demo that we did just now using the giveaway tool. So those are the major areas that I wanted to point out about the giveaway tool because it's literally everybody gets it. Everybody gets this tool. So no matter if you're on a free plan, the essentials, the pro, the basic plan, doesn't matter. Everyone gets to use the giveaway tool. So you do not have to be on one of the professional plans. In order to use this tool, it only works with StreamYard broadcasts for sure. So Norton says fake yay. I love it. Subscribers only. Great question. So Yak Attack Adventures wants to know, is there a way that you can make it so only subscribers get entered? There is currently not. The way you would do that, Yak Attack Adventures, is that there is a setting on YouTube where you can actually, if you are if you have your memberships, set up, you can actually make it where they have to be a member to comment. That is actually a feature of YouTube. I personally have not done that. I don't have that set up on my own account, but you can make it where somebody has to be a member in order to comment on a stream. So you would be able to run giveaways where it's only a member. Again, make sure you check the YouTube's compliance standards and their rules and regulations around contests and giveaways. Make sure that you're allowed to do that. I actually don't know the answer to that. So just make sure you research that and check that out. But that would be the way that you do that for sure. Let's see. Good suggestion about the drum roll, maybe a drum roll winners music after the winner's announced. That's actually a pretty interesting option. Certainly a really good idea. I would absolutely go to StreamYard.com/contact and enter that in as a feature request. I think that's a good idea. It could be super fun and super cool. You could, of course, if you had a way to push music or audio into your stream, if you're using Loopback or Voicemeeter or the Wavelink application or even a Rodecaster, in your setup, you can play audio. You would be able to do that on your own, of course, by having your own, audio setup, and you could do it after they win. This is actually something I've done. The other thing that you could do if you wanted to have even more fun, now it does, of course, it does display confetti at the end when somebody wins, but you can also upload, if you're on one of our paid plans, you could upload your own video, right? If you wanted to, and play a quick video clip like, woo! That was not really a video I would suggest. I'm just saying you could have a winner displayed, and then you could create a custom video of your own that's like celebrating the winner, and you would play that. You could also use an overlay if you wanted to, an animated GIF overlay, and have even more fun with it. You could do some fireworks after they win. So again, it's going to do confetti on the screen for you in the actual browser, but you can also use your own custom overlays, which we talked all about last week in our Ask StreamYard show last week. So if you didn't get that episode, it was a long one that we went through all kinds of stuff. I talked about using these assets and using these overlays in your streams. And how to get access to them. So definitely check out last week's Ask StreamYard episode if you want to learn about that. So, okay, so if you are just joining us, I want to make sure I let everybody know what we're talking about, right? I want to make sure everybody knows I think I will do a giveaway today. Why would we not do a giveaway? So we will definitely do a giveaway at the end of today's show, a real giveaway, right? We'll do an actual giveaway at the end of today's show so that we can do this, so that we can actually use it. So I'm not going to tell you what the word is going to be yet, though. Now, Facebook user, here's an example of what I was talking about earlier, that if this person who just typed this in our Facebook group would want to be included, they actually have to authenticate first. And so you have to go to, I just noticed my eyeshadow's a little off there. Sorry. Go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, go to that page, click on the authentication, and then come back and comment, of course, and then you should be good to go, right? So definitely do that. Now, again, I'm going to tell you right now, no. It is not going to be Ask StreamYard. That is not going to be how you get entered into today's giveaway. I've got something fun and cheeky that we're going to do instead, right? So that's what we're going to do. Yes, thank you, Christian. If you're watching over on YouTube, Christian just posted a link for last week's episode of Ask StreamYard. Also, Christian, if you wouldn't mind, since you're assisting in the comments, let's go ahead and post a link to our video we just published on our YouTube channel that is where I provide you all with ideas about what you can give away for free. So again, I think one of the easy things that people want to give away is merchandise, t-shirts, mugs, hats. We also provided you with a bunch of ideas about other things you might want to give away that don't cost you anything or are really, really, really inexpensive, because not everybody has merchandise. Not everybody has a big budget to be able to be shipping things and giving things away. And so there's definitely costs associated with those types of giveaways. And so in this other video that we just published yesterday, I give you a bunch of other ideas. So I'm sure Christian will get that in the comments for sure. Good question. Can you change the word for different prizes? Heck yes, you can. You can do this giveaway as many times as you want while you're live. We did 3 versions of it. I did no matching word. I did no matching word so that it entered anyone who was basically commenting. And then we did a word match, Ask StreamYard with no hashtag. And then we did another one where I added the hashtag. So yes, you could do a different word. You can also redraw. That's something I don't think people realize is that you can also redraw. If you look up here, let me remove the logo real fast so you can see that. If you look up here, you see draw. You see draw again, right? Oops, I highlighted some text there. So if we click draw again, it's going to run that drawing again, and we're going to have another giveaway. But if you didn't want to do that, somebody's about to be a non-winner again. Who's going to be the non-winner this time? David. David is a non-winner. But here's what I want to show you really quick. So we can also just go back. We can just simply go back, go to the broadcast again, and type in a new word like love StreamYard, right? If we did that, you can do a whole nother contest, a whole nother word. And so, yes, I do like the idea of changing the word. But if you don't want to do that, you can just say, I'm going to give away 3 t-shirts today. So everyone type in love StreamYard, blah, blah, blah. Again, not doing that. And then you can just redraw and you can draw it again. And now what it will do, the only thing about that redraw is it could potentially pick the same person again. It's highly unlikely, but it could potentially pick that same person. If it did, you would just simply say, oh, I got to redraw again because David's not going to win another t-shirt. Let's do it again. So you could do it that way too. You can absolutely just redraw or go back and type in a new word if you want people to type in a different word. So I think that it's actually super fun. Here's an idea I want to give everybody. Super, super fun if you're doing any kind of trivia or anything like that, and it's a one-word answer, or you're doing some sort of voting thing. I don't care. Ask a question, pose a question, give them multiple choice answers, and make sure that they're easy for them to type because, again, it is space sensitive. So really, really great if it's one-word answers, right? So you might say, what's Melanie's favorite color, right? What's Melanie's favorite color? In fact, why don't we just do that right now? Let's do this live. What do y'all think is my favorite color? So I want you to type in the comments right now. What do you think my favorite color is? What is my favorite color? So type that in the comments right now. I'm going to go ahead and not share my screen. Okay. I'm going to not share my screen. And this is another fun kind of way you can use it. What is my favorite color? I love the comments coming in about the guesses here. This is awesome. So I'm not sharing my screen. Okay. So I'm hiding this. So again, this is a fun way to a one-word answer. You're giving them, you're giving your audience, you're engaging them, you're having fun with them. It's something totally different. You're not doing the matching text. And it's kind of fun because they're like, ooh, do I know the answer? Right? Do I know the answer? And so all these comments are coming in, tons of comments. Love it. Again, just a one-word answer, fairly easy to spell, right? Now, if I wanted to make it a little simpler, what I could do is I could actually say, choose between, let's see, hold on. And we'll just do that. So you could actually give them options to make it easier. So you could do something like this, choose between. And all I did was I just used the banner feature inside StreamYard. Again, available to everyone on a free plan, all the way up to the paid plans. You could say, pick between purple, teal, black, or red. Tell them to type in their answer. And, I know some of you typed in other answers. Type in your answer, right? And then while you're gathering those, again, you're engaging with them. They're having fun. It's kind of a gamification. It's a contest. It's sort of like, we don't know the answer. Do we know the answer? How well do we know Mel? Like, ooh, who's going to be right? People love this stuff. And so I'm going to not have my screen up, and I am going to put the answer in the match text, right? And I'm going to start collecting entries right now, not sharing it because that would be sharing the answer. This is a timing thing. So you want to make sure you give everybody plenty of time. You can even, as this has happened, you could go ahead and you could actually say, okay, as soon as my clock hits this or whatever, I'm going to draw, right? So I have it up. I have it ready. I'm just not simply sharing my screen yet. That's what we're doing. And so I'm letting these last... What if they just type them all? You make a great point. And you know what? Cheaters are going to cheat. You could simply say, you could tell people just enter once, please. And if that person did do that and they totally won, I would think that you would be able to see that they did that. Your audience would see it, but That's a great point. I mean, here's the deal. You got to make sure you announce the rules, announce what's happening here, make sure everybody understands. So again, provide them with simple options so that they can pick the option. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, this is safe to do because there is a delay. So the other thing I need to talk about is that when I tell you to do something in real life, you actually don't even hear it or see it on the other side until probably 20 to 30 seconds later. There is a delay. Now, the delay is less on YouTube than it is on Facebook. So if I simply say, okay, everybody enter it right now, and then I click it, there's not going to be any entries. You have to give your audience time because you have to account for that delay that happens, right? So Guitar Giveaway Channel is totally trying to cheat right now, even though they were already a fake winner. So yeah, okay, so here's the deal. Let's go ahead and do the drawing. I'm actually going to share my screen and click draw. So purple was the correct answer. Obviously, you guys are all seeing that. It's really not totally my favorite. Blue is actually my official favorite color. But when it comes to anything streaming, anything design, branding, purple is definitely my favorite color to use. So let's go. So with Joanne B, it did cut off part of your name. You're the winner. You're the fake winner for today's stream. I wonder if let me just check something because nope, it's not going to. If you have a long name, it's not going to pull the whole name in. So there you go. So super fun. I really honestly, what we did there is we did a different version, a different way to use this tool. Think of it this way. It could be a trivia tool. It could be a fun way to just announce winners and just pick people. There's all kinds of ways you can use it. You don't just have to use it the way that we've shown you. So I wanted to give you kind of that, outside of the box idea about another way that you can involve your audience. People love a good contest. They love a good trivia. They love, that kind of mystery of, do I have the right answer, right? And so there we go. I wanted to show that with you guys as well. So super fun. Again, I just typed in the banner to give you guys the options. I do think it's probably a best practice to give them multiple choice. That way they know what to type because for example, if you, and be very thoughtful about the question you're going to ask if you're going to do that. Make sure the answers, there's not too much subjectivity there, right? And so you would want to make sure, like somebody put dark blue as an answer. Well, that's a pretty specific color, right? Like fuchsia would be a really specific color outside of just pink. And so if that is it, then maybe give them options like, here are the options: dark blue, fuchsia, black, periwinkle. If you want those, if you have a tricky answer, then give them multiple choices to choose from so that they can be entered in to win. I love that idea. Super fun. Definitely want to do that. So if you are just hanging out with us, we're actually talking about using our free giveaway tool with StreamYard, the StreamYard giveaway tool that is free to all StreamYard users. As long as you are streaming with a StreamYard, using the platform to broadcast, you can absolutely do that. But let's answer Andy's question. She wants to know when's the best time to do the giveaway? Should you do it before, after, during, whatever? Here's the deal. Before is probably not going to be too practical, but you could do it. Here is the way this works. So it all comes down to your strategy and your goal. Let's talk about a scenario when you might want to actually conduct a giveaway before you go live. If you are trying to get a lot of engagement on a scheduled live video before you go live, maybe to just drum up some attention, maybe get the algorithms going and enjoying and wanting it, then you could actually post the question when you schedule a live broadcast. Then you can actually put in there a question or say, hey, we're going to do a giveaway as we kick off the stream on next Friday. To be entered in to win, type in hashtag whatever. Especially if you are trying to work a hashtag, then use a hashtag. So you could it will work. Anyone that's commented on that YouTube stream prior to you going live, they are going to be entered into the drawing. You could conduct your drawing before you're live, and you could have the winner be announced. You could pick the winner before you even go live. I think it would be best to do the actual giveaway while you're live though, but you could be getting those entries in before you actually are live. A lot of the use cases and the way that we're really using this giveaway tool is to be done during live. However, you can absolutely use it before. You can actually you can use it strategically in a way prior to you actually being live on video. So that was one scenario. You would just need to be very specific, make sure everybody understands what's happening. You have to also hope that they clicked and read the description of your post, right? Your scheduled broadcast. So you could do it before. Now, let's talk about, I personally love the idea of you letting your audience know, hey, we're going to be doing a giveaway. I've already mentioned it today. We're going to be doing a giveaway at the end of today's stream. So make sure you stay tuned in live, hang out with us, make sure you know what we're going to be doing today so that you can enter in to win a free t-shirt. Right? So you could do it in a way like I just showed you, have a little bit of trivia with it. So you could actually, if you're educating somebody on something, then you could actually do what I just did, which is, hey, today's broadcast, I talked about our giveaway tool. And there's something that's really key that I want to make sure everybody understands. And here's the question. And so to be entered in, you have to know the right answer. Is the StreamYard giveaway tool free or not free? And so you could actually have them put hashtag free, hashtag not free. Okay. And hey, if they were paying attention, they all know it's free. We talked about that. It's a free tool, right? And so that's actually a way for them to not just come back at the end of your show. It's actually a way for them to want to be paying attention so they can get the right answer because they know you're going to ask a question. I think this strategy can be really effective if you do it consistently, meaning, let's say every Friday you do a particular type of show, you could actually do this every week. People will come back, they'll keep tuning in for more, and they will probably love it, right? They love the whole like, oh, I can't wait to figure out what's the mystery word going to be today? What's the mystery word going to be today? You could even involve your background. I mean, you could literally do all kinds of things. And you could say something like, okay, what is written on my poster behind me? I don't know, just an example, right? So just think about that. Like, how can you actually get them really focused and tuning in? The reason I like doing the giveaway towards the end of your show is because you can tease it all along and it's going to keep people watching your show. You want people to retain your live viewers. You want them to tune in and stay tuned in. So of course you want to create valuable content, but at the same time, you can incentivize them for staying on live with you until the end. And one of those incentives is they get to be entered into your drawing at the end of the show. And so that is absolutely, in my opinion, one of the best practices. That's one of the best strategies. That doesn't mean you can't conduct your giveaway in the beginning or in the middle of your show. Just keep in mind that after you do your giveaway, if you're not going to do another one, you might see a drop off from the people that are going to be hanging out with you, right? And so it's definitely one of those things that you want to make sure, just be thoughtful of it, be thinking ahead of time, be planning when are you going to do your giveaway. The other thing you can do that I wanted to talk about is that you could do more than one giveaway. You could do a giveaway in the beginning, you could do a giveaway in the middle, and you can do a giveaway at the end. Right? You could totally do 3 different giveaways throughout your live broadcast. So it's really up to you as far as how you want to do it and the timing of it. So, but Andy, she asked the question, do I need to do it before or do it after? You can do whatever you want because the way the tool is designed and structured, it will start to collect those entries as long as you're on Facebook. I actually haven't tested it with the other platforms. I really do. I just misspoke. I said as long as you're on Facebook. As long as you're on YouTube, it will work. It's something you could test, but I do not believe it's going to pull in entries from the other platforms because of the way the other platforms structure a scheduled broadcast and then the actual broadcast. They're actually like separate places. The data is transmitted in separate ways. And so YouTube, it's not. You could literally be sitting there looking at a scheduled broadcast. It's got a little countdown happening on YouTube that's telling you when their scheduled broadcast is coming up. And then if you stay right there, when they go live, boom, you're live right there. You can start commenting on that broadcast before it's live. And even inside the StreamYard studio, I will see those comments before I even click go live. So I know, and I'm pretty certain that it can absolutely work on YouTube. But I don't know about gathering those comments and those entries before your live broadcast on the other platforms because of that difference in the API, right? So that's definitely one of the things that I wanted to point out. Okay, let me check in on the comments because I think I saw some new questions coming in that I wanted to make sure I checked on really fast. Let me actually go through and clean up my queue really quick. Let me see. Somebody did, we were talking about sound, and I know that somebody had made a comment about the Stream Deck. You can play, you can play sound effects with your Stream Deck, as long as you have the right applications to push that audio into StreamYard, then you could totally do that for sure. Let's see here. Okay. Again, some of these comments are good feature ideas, but I want to make sure that y'all know, go to StreamYard.com/contact, and you will actually, there it is, you will actually be able to click a link and submit. So if you have feedback about the giveaway tool, then go here, go to StreamYard.com/contact. There is a link, click it, and you can provide your feedback for the giveaway tool. If you want to be able to customize it, if you want to be able to do other things with it, put that feedback in that form. That is where our dev team is taking a look at everything and getting their ideas for what they want to change or what they want to do. Mohammed did ask a question. Do you have an official app on the Play Store? So there is not a StreamYard app because StreamYard it is mobilely optimized, which means you can go onto any tablet or any smartphone, and as long as you have a browser like a Safari or even Chrome, then you can actually go to StreamYard.com on the web browser on your mobile device, and it will literally, you have a mobile version of StreamYard right there on your phone. The limitation is that you cannot share your screen on a mobile device that way. So if you're using StreamYard on a mobile device, you can't share your mobile device screen. So that is definitely the limitation with how it works on a mobile device. But there is no app because it is mobile friendly. So the website is mobilely optimized to be used on the website on a mobile device. So, and the same goes for the StreamYard giveaway tool. So there's no app for it because of that. Okay, so I'm catching up. I just want to catch up really fast on your comments because I did see, there we go. I did see some, I saw some good questions in here. So do me a favor. If I haven't answered your questions, then I definitely want to make sure, I'm grabbing them and I'm starring some that I need to look at. So I'm just scrolling up. So bear with me here for a sec. This is fun. I want to pick ingredients that people list. Can I use StreamYard to pick one that has been submitted? Totally. So this is another cool idea. So Sarah, I don't know what your channel is about or what your content's about, but this is actually a super good idea, super fun way where let's say you're painting. Let's say she says ingredients. So maybe I don't know what she's making. I'm going to use a really weird example here. But let's say you've got, you're making cookies and you have ingredients that you could throw into the cookies, chocolate chips versus raisins versus something else. Do what I did, give them the choices and then let them pick what it is. And then you will randomly select the winner. So you wouldn't be able to do it where it's voting, but if they're like, everybody's submitting their ideas, then yes, you could totally use the random, get the tool to pick the winner. Now, here's the deal. Let me back up here for a second. Okay, I got ahead of myself. Let me back up for a second. You wouldn't be able to randomly select the ingredients that they commented on. That you wouldn't be able to do because you do have to match text. But what you could do is you could say, if you want to be the person who picks the ingredient, then enter into the contest. Everybody type in chocolate and then have them all type in chocolate. And then whoever you randomly select with the giveaway tool, then they get to type in the ingredient. So let's say, Sarah James, you are the winner. Let me know what ingredient you want me to use. That would be the way that you would do it. So if you want this is like crowdsourcing, but you would basically randomly select somebody who gets to be the person who picks the ingredient. That is how you would use the giveaway tool. So I started to go down a path that it doesn't work that way, so I apologize. But you could randomly select someone to be the person who gets to pick the ingredient. That would be the method that you could go with there for sure. Let me see here. I'm just checking out. I want to make sure everybody sees. Oh, this is good. So Cynthia from Purgatory Paranormal of New York, going back to making sure that we making sure that we are following guidelines. She says, when I did my recent giveaway, I made sure to post all the rules beforehand for people to read in the video description. I definitely think this is a great idea. I certainly think that certain giveaways, depending on what you're doing and giving away, depending on how they get involved, all that stuff, make sure you're up to speed on those regulations. And if you do need to put any of that stuff, then put it in your description. Definitely a smart thing to do for sure. I certainly think that that's a good idea. So definitely a good idea. Okay, let me scroll back down and catch up on questions. I see more cues. Thank you for putting the cues in there. Certainly love it. This is good stuff. Good stuff for sure. Sound test. The person who sings the sound test on StreamYard. I do not know what that question is, Canoe Hound Adventures. I can tell you right now, I will not be doing any singing on any videos because I am not a very good singer. So this girl isn't doing any singing sound tests. I can tell you that. I'm not sure if, I feel like Kelsey can sing. Kelsey Bentz, I feel like she can sing. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like she can sing. So maybe she could do it. I don't know. Sorry, I wish I had an answer for you, but I don't. Okay, so let me go in. I'm going to ready. Here we go. Okay, this is interesting. I like this. Larry says, the giveaway tool is a great tool to pitch to sponsors of my show. They love the idea of increasing brand engagement. I sometimes do multiple drawings because my sponsors may have a special or feature they want to highlight. So I think what Larry's mentioning here is, if you had a sponsor for your show, let's say Elgato was sponsoring our show, which they're not, but Elgato, if you're watching and you want to sponsor any shows, you reach out and let me know. You let me know. But let's say they would say, hey, we'll sponsor the show and we'll give away, a free stream deck, which would be so awesome, right? Then yeah, this is a great way to get, if you are trying to get sponsors for your show, you can say, hey, I have this really great method for how I can randomly select a winner of the product that you're giving away, and they will love it. You're right. This is a great idea, great way that you can, again, pitch to sponsors and let them know that you have this awesome tool that's going to help them brand awareness, all that stuff. So, okay, here we go. Great questions. I'm putting some more questions in my queue here as we get going. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. I think we're good. I think we're caught up. I think we are caught up now. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions rapid fire style, which is kind of what I like to do when I grab the queue, for sure. Okay. Oh, there's a new speaker test out for the holidays. 2 of the staff can't remember names. They did a great job. Okay, well, speaker test song. How did I miss this? I don't know anything about this. I'm gonna have to check it out. So Dana is the one. I bet it's both. I wouldn't be surprised if it's both of them. We'll have to check that out. A speaker test. Okay. I'm gonna have to find the speaker test. I literally don't know anything about this. I completely missed this one. Okay, here we go. Let's jump in. I've got these. Oh, this is a great, interesting point. So Canoe Hound Adventure says, last night I used the tool and found it difficult to go back, change the word for different draws. The winner page needs a back button as well. I noticed this too. So if you're in this, Canoe Hound Adventures definitely provide that feedback via that form that I mentioned earlier. So what he's talking about is if we click on the back button, it actually is going to take me to my StreamYard studio. So it's not actually going to go back to the StreamYard giveaway, but as you notice here, that's because the website doesn't change. But if I did run a contest, right, I would actually, all you have to do is just refresh. If you refresh the page, it's going to take you right in here. You do have to select the broadcast again and then do a new word. So instead of going back, just refresh your page by simply hitting the refresh button in your web browser, and it's going to take you right back into your giveaway tool to start over and do another giveaway. But certainly a good point. I actually noticed that as well earlier when I was kind of doing this. I was like, oh, back doesn't take me back to the giveaway tool. It takes me back to my StreamYard studio. So let's go. So with Joanne Benko, that's what it is, Benko. How would I run the drawing on a live show from a list collected before the show? So I think you probably posted this prior to me talking about it. Essentially, you would actually, it is only going to work on YouTube, I believe, but you would have to give them, you'd have to make sure everybody knew how to enter before you were live. So it actually is going to collect anything that was typed in before the live broadcast. So let's say you did use hashtag #GoSo, right? Let's say you used hashtag #GoSo and everybody started commenting before you actually were live on that broadcast, on that scheduled post over on YouTube. Then you actually, those will be entries into your contest. And so that's actually how it works. It's not really, that's you're actually doing the drawing live on the show. So hopefully that answered your question. I think I went through that after you had posted that question. Steinorth, great question. Can my admins and or host run the drawing for me? Yes, they totally can. So anyone can run the drawing. You could have your friend or your neighbor running the drawing over on, it will, as long as they are logged into your account, then they can run the drawing for you. As far as the StreamYard Teams member, they have to be, I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly. Hold on. I can't ever remember the chart. Okay, hold on. I got to get in here, find the answer. Go to... Let me try this one more way. So I think they have to be an admin. So basically what I'm saying is I think there's owner, admin, and co-host right now. Those are the team roles that you can select. I believe they have to be an admin in order to run your drawing. Meaning if they go to StreamYard.com/giveaway, they will be able to access your broadcast and run the giveaway in there. So that is certainly, now the other way around it would be if someone's logged in as you, they could run the giveaway as well. So you certainly, I believe your admins for sure. I think they have to be an admin, but a co-host, I don't know if they can do it. I'm not able to test that right now. Maybe Christian can confirm if he knows the answer to that question. Maybe he's got it. So I just kind of wanted to make sure that, I can't test it right now, but I'm pretty positive you have to be an admin on somebody's account. But good question. Okay, never call me again live. That's hilarious. How did you customize the on-screen comments to make them smaller? They always cover half the screen in StreamYard. So one of the things, if you're in StreamYard and you go to your brand tab out to the right, you are going to scroll all the way up to the top, the same place where you can change the color of your stream. You are also going to see theme, and you have 4 themes to choose from. So the current theme I'm using is Bubble. This is classic. I actually love this one, but it does make the comment really big. And because of the way that I'm framed in my streams, it does tend to cover up my face a lot when I have longer comments. If you get a lot of large comments, long comments, you might want to go with minimal, which is another theme option. As you can see, it's transparent and it is going to make everything smaller. So it is minimizing that comment. And then there's block. Block is the last theme option that you have to choose from. That will allow you to see that. So certainly a cool thing, a nice feature. I did just notice that they moved show display names up under theme, which didn't used to be there. It used to be all the way at the bottom. So it's now right here in that theme area. So I just noticed that. But Bubble is what we tend to use. It's just it keeps the comment kind of small. I like how it looks. I do like Classic a lot, but it does take up a lot of space. So Bubble is kind of that next one. Block is very similar to Bubble. It's just more square versus round. So those are the options you have as far as customizing the comments. However, if you were talking about when I shared my screen and I went to picture-in-picture, you are going to see some different layouts, but the comments don't really move around or change. They stay where they are. Now, if you are wanting to customize this, then you can go into Zoom and you can increase your zoom, and that is actually going to make the text on your screen that you're sharing larger. It will also change the way your StreamYard Studio looks as well, so keep that in mind. So that's how I did that. Hopefully that answers your question. Christian says, can you run multiple giveaway windows at once? I don't know. I've never tried it. Let's try it. StreamYard. This is a great question. I have never tried it. Ooh, I should not do it this way though. Hold on. Okay, so I'll share my screen so y'all see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I've got one open here. I'm going to go ahead and open another window. Go to StreamYard.com. Giveaway. So I've got 2 of these open. On my screen. So we will try. So I'm going to select the broadcast on both of these. I'm going to guess yes. Let's do purple. And let's do love StreamYard, because I know we had a lot of comments for both of those. Start collecting. Maybe not. Very interesting. So what I don't understand for that is that, StreamYard giveaway. What did I do wrong? This is where we're live. Purple. We had all kinds of people type in purple. Only 8 entries are coming through. Very odd. I'm not sure what's going on there with that. I have to look into that one, because that one's kind of an interesting one. Don't you think? Because we had 20 some people typed in purple before, and then love StreamYard. I know more people have typed in that. No, don't use the hashtag. It won't count if you use the hashtag, because I didn't put a hashtag in there. So it's definitely running. As you can see, it is collecting entries, but I wonder why it's not collecting all those old entries. That's what's interesting to me, is it's not collecting old entries, which is so odd to me. Yep. Don't do the hashtag, because the hashtag isn't going to work, because I didn't use a hashtag. Yeah, there you go, Ryan. Interesting concept. I'm not sure why. It definitely lets you, but maybe it might have issues. And then you can draw both at the same time, for sure. I don't know, Christian. We might have to run that one through the testing cycle. Okay? We might have to run that one through the testing cycle. Let's go. So with Joanne B one again. That's funny. Okay, so good question. Definitely have to run that one through, because I'm not really sure. It seems to be that it didn't totally function the way I thought it was going to. So Christian is confirming that you do have to be an admin to run the StreamYard giveaway tool. So thank you for clarifying that and answering that one. After doing one giveaway, what's the easiest way to go back and change the word for another giveaway? Oh, I already did that one. We talked about that one. So just refresh your screen and then add that broadcast again, and then just type a new giveaway word, a new matching word. Okay. I think I saw too where when streaming to 2 different YouTube channels, will there ever be a way to see both chats on StreamYard? If you are multi-streaming to 2 YouTube channels, you will see all of the comments. So we're multi-streaming to Facebook group, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. I am seeing all comments from YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn all inside the StreamYard studio, all in one place. If you're multi-streaming to multiple YouTube channels, the same thing will happen. If someone's commenting on channel number 1 and someone else is commenting on channel number 2, both of those comments will come into the StreamYard studio. So you will actually see those comments for sure. I saw, let's go with Joanne Banco. Yes. So I think what she's trying to do is a different type of contest or drawing, and you would maybe want to run a different giveaway. Use a different picker tool. But what you could do is, again, you could have people type their questions on your scheduled stream before you go live. And then when you go do your giveaway, you could actually run that giveaway before you're even live, like right before, and it will, don't do a matching text, and it will actually pick a random person. It's going to pick anyone that commented. And so if their comments are all questions, that would be one way you can randomly pick a person and maybe feature their question. I think that might be what she's trying to do on that. So good idea, though. Good idea. you're talking about, okay, so what you're referring to is if somebody's commenting on YouTube channel A and somebody else is comment over here watching on YouTube channel B, comment A won't be seen in the comments on the YouTube platform over here. That is correct. I do not know if we will ever make that a feature because I'll be really honest with you. I hate that. I personally don't like it. I don't like watching YouTube's live videos where there's a bot like copying a comment. I don't love that personally. It's kind of weird and kind of distracting. It certainly is an idea. There certainly is a place for it. I feel like someone is there. They want to be hanging out with the people right there. That is why I love displaying comments using StreamYard. So if I'm multi-streaming and I'm going to address somebody, then I am going to click. I'm going to say, 7 Lex Fairy, thank you for saying like and share. Appreciate your support of the channel. It's all good. Annette from Purple Paisley Planner, she says, smash the like button. Thank you for doing that. Certainly appreciate it. Joseph over on Facebook says, this stream looks crispy. I love that you think it looks crispy. So, I think that displaying the comments is a really great way for you to bring your audiences together. It is something to think about when you are multi-streaming, is that you want to make sure people understand where you're going live. I just think that it's weird when somebody's watching a stream and it says like, it's going to say something like StreamYard bot, and it's going to copy a comment from somebody else's channel. It's not going to have their face. It's not going to have their name. It's just kind of funky. I don't love the I don't love that. I don't love that as a user. That's a personal opinion of my own. I don't know if StreamYard will ever make that a feature, but it's not a feature right now. But that's a great question. And thank you, JP, for clarifying what your question was. Yeah, so Robin has a great point here. She says, I'm always transparent when I go live. I let viewers know that I'm in multiple locations so they're not confused if I refer to a comment that they may not see in their feed. So yes, certainly a very good best practice as well when you're multi-streaming. Definitely love that. Okay, so I don't see any more questions coming in. So you can stream. If you are on one of our paid plans, you can multi-stream to multiple platforms using StreamYard. So, but that is not a feature of the free StreamYard. You have to be on one of our paid plans, ODAs, to be able to multi-stream. But yes, you can absolutely do it with StreamYard. I absolutely love it. It's one of the things I love. So yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. So thank you for the clarification, JP. And hopefully my answer gave you some things to think about for sure. So, Wisco Ted says, just started live streaming 10 days ago and now I'm addicted to StreamYard. Well, we love hearing that. Hey, live video is so great. Live video is so fun. And StreamYard definitely makes it super awesome, super easy. Personal Space Creation says, I can't see Twitter comments when I multi-stream. Twitter has a limitation with their API. So the way this all works, it's all data. And so what StreamYard does is the integrations that we've built with Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, it's really easy for us to stream out, right? But the reason why the data comes back, meaning comments come back into your StreamYard studio and you can see all the comments right there, is because those APIs from Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, they allow that transmittal of the data back to StreamYard. Twitter does not. It is a limitation with Twitter right now. Those comments aren't going to come back in. That is also going to be a limitation anytime you are doing a custom location using RTMP. So RTMP, real-time messaging protocol, is what that stands for. It's basically the transmittal of data. If you are going to be using an RTMP pushing out to a custom location like Microsoft Teams, there's other places, Vimeo, Amazon Live, any of those, that the comments don't come back to you. That is a limitation with RTMP. It's a one-way, it's right now it's a one-way data transmittal. That's the way Twitter works. It does not come back. It does not come back into it. So that's why you can't see those Twitter comments that are coming in. Ryan says, are there plans for StreamYard to help us run polls? I certainly think that this has been talked about and certainly been requested. I would absolutely go to StreamYard.com/contact and put in that you want to be able to do that. It certainly is an interesting thing for sure. What I did was promote an upcoming live an upcoming lot. What I did was promote a live upcoming Q&A show by asking for submitted questions and offering a giveaway for those who submitted. I want to draw from those specific names on the live show. Yeah. So if you did it with a different post, you aren't going to be able to use the giveaway tool. So it just simply won't work that way. You would want to use a different type of tool, maybe draw out of a hat, something like that. But if you, again, as we talked about, if you scheduled your upcoming stream and you wanted people to submit questions and you wanted to do a giveaway for anyone that submitted questions ahead of your stream, then you would do exactly what I showed you earlier. Have them comment with their question and then run your giveaway right when you start the stream or right before you start the stream. And then you can actually pick your winner that way. That would be how you would do it. So there, of course, the giveaway tool is awesome, but it works a certain function right now, and that's the way it does. So Sty says I've done over 300 lives with StreamYard. Woo! That is awesome. I absolutely love it. Super awesome. Super awesome. Okay, y'all, it is 12:20. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do a giveaway. We have to do a giveaway, right? Don't you guys think that we absolutely have to do a giveaway today? Because, come on. We're talking about the giveaway tool because we were answering Andy's question. She was asking a very specific question of, when is the best time? Do you start it after the broadcast or before it begins, et cetera, et cetera? So we talked about that in the show. I actually explained that this is a strategic thing. This all comes down to your strategy. There are reasons why you would maybe want to do a giveaway right before, or there might be reasons why you want to do a giveaway in the middle of your stream. I love the idea of doing a giveaway, running a giveaway at the end of your stream. However, based on the way you're using the tool and how you're using it, you might want to be using that tool throughout your stream. So we talked about some of those different scenarios. It certainly, as I said, is up to you on how you're using the tool and your own very personal strategy with your live video. I love doing a giveaway at the end because you can tease it along. You can get your audience knowing that there's going to be an incentive for them if they stick around and watch the show all the way to the end, and that they might be able to win something for free. That is a great tactic to keep people on your stream, as well as get more people to stay to the end, which you obviously want because you're delivering value and you want them to hear all the valuable things that you're going to be sharing and all the fun that you're going to be conducting for them. So that's what we were talking about today. That is what today's topic was. So we're going to do a giveaway, right? We're definitely gonna have some fun. What a giveaway, right? I'm gonna give away puddles. I'm gonna do a puddles giveaway. So this is Puddles. If you don't know Puddles, Puddles is our little mascot, our logo. Puddles is everything that we do is part of our StreamYard brand. In fact, you can even get your very own Puddles animation if you want that will fly across your screen and your stream. But Puddles is soft and plushy. My daughter tends to steal Puddles from me, so I actually have one of them hiding so that she can't steal Puddles, because sometimes I'll go to grab it and I'm like, where's Puddles? She has stolen Puddles. She likes Puddles. She says, he's so soft. He's so soft. But Puddles is cute. So if you want to win a free Puddles, then I am actually going to do a giveaway right now. We will do a giveaway, and I'm going to do a text match for today's giveaway. I was thinking about this earlier, like, what should we do, right? What should we do? And I think that what we need to do is another thing that is one of my favorite things that I absolutely love for my streams are my lava lamps. So today I want you to enter lava lamp. That's what I'm going to have you type in. So lava lamp is what you're going to be typing into today to win a free puddle. So type in lava lamp, start typing it in right now. I am actually going to start collecting entries into today's stream. I see we've got people typing them in. You guys were ready. You were at the fingertips. To get entered into this giveaway tool for today. So you are going to be winning a free Puddles. That's what you're going to get. Somebody's going to get it. Now, the other thing when it comes to running your giveaway is that you want to also make sure that you have a way for that person to reach out to you to provide however you need to deliver the giveaway, right? Don't leave a space between the words. Thank you, Cynthia. That is correct. So make sure there's no space between the words. Don't use the hashtag either. So just type lava lamp as you see it here. Lava lamp, no space. That's how you want to type it in for sure. So I'm collecting those entries. We got 35. We keep them coming some more. But while I'm collecting the last few entries for today's giveaway, which we never do on Ask StreamYard, is that you want to make sure that you have a way for them to contact you. If you are needing to ship something, make sure you don't have limitations on where you can ship. That's also another thing. The other thing you want to consider is, are you giving them a free copy of an ebook? Are you giving them a free copy of an online course? Make sure you get their email. Somehow you have to find a way where you can provide the information to them so that you can make it happen, right? So we're going to do puddles. The winner for us is always easy. You're going to email marketing@StreamYard.com. I'll put that up on the screen here next. I'm going to give it a few more seconds. I'm actually, okay, so let me do this. While you all are doing that, I'm going to do one more tactic that I think is worth doing. But y'all are going to be like, well, where can I get that? Okay, here we go. So I am actually going to do one of the things. If you're on a paid plan, you can do a custom logo up top. So if you look up here, the logo up in the upper corner here that I've changed a couple times, you can upload an animated GIF file. It has to be less than 3 megabytes. And so I would recommend you design it at a really small size, like 200 by 200 is actually the size. 200 pixels by 200 pixels is what StreamYard recommends for that. I'm uploading one right now. It's taking a while because apparently my computer's being slow today. There we go. So I just did a 30-second timer. So at the end of the 30-second timer, I will click on the draw button. So if you want to get entered in now. The other thing that we didn't talk about that I should probably point out is that you don't get extra entries if you type in the comment more than once. So 7 Lex Ferry, you don't need to type in your entry more than once. You only get 1 entry, no matter. That's actually a kind of a nice feature as well, is that it only counts you 1 time. So we've got 42 entries. 2, 1, go, draw. So there we are. We're drawing the winner. I'm going to take that logo down. That's another thing I think is kind of cool. Another way that you can actually have some fun with that. Okay, here we go. A happy hoarder. You are the winner. So you win a free puddle. So a happy hoarder, you are going to need to actually send us an email. Marketing@StreamYard.com is where you want to send your email. So happy hoarder, email marketing@StreamYard.com. Let them know that you were the winner for today's Ask StreamYard giveaway on December 22nd. The marketing team does not know that you are about to email them, but I will make sure that they know because we did a random giveaway today for sure. So that's where you want to go. That's how you can get your free puddles that you're going to get. So happy hoarder, you are the winner for today. And so make sure you send that email and you can get your free puddles, which is quite the coveted giveaway item. Everybody wants a puddles. We give away a lot of t-shirts, but man, puddles is quite the coveted thing. So a lot of people want the free puddles. Let me turn off puddles, by the way, because him flying across the screen is probably starting to get a little bit annoying for some people, right? Okay. I saw a quick question come in. Is it case sensitive? So we talked about this on today's show as well. So definitely check it out. Watch the replay if you are just now tuning in. It is not case sensitive. So it is not case sensitive, but it is space sensitive. It is space sensitive. So definitely want to check that out for sure. So there you go. All right, my friends. Well, we had a lot of fun today. We talked about the best practices for using your live giveaways and doing some things, how to use the giveaway tool. I did a very intense demo. We did a few fake giveaways to show how it all works. So if you're just tuning in, make sure you go check the replay out so you can learn how to use this giveaway tool. We also have an awesome video up that just went up this week. I say awesome because somebody kind of awesome made the video. I did a video that's on our StreamYard channel right now, and it's about other ideas about how you can use the giveaway tool. Instead of maybe giving away merchandise that does tend to cost money, you maybe don't even have merchandise of your own. And so there are a lot of ways that you can use the giveaway tool, other things you can give away on your live videos. So definitely go check out that video over on our YouTube channel, which is a great reason why you should be subscribed, because every time we do upload new tutorials and new videos, you will get notified that there's new fun information for you from either me or one of our other content contributors. We have a lot of great people that are creating a lot of helpful videos for you all to up-level your live videos and do more with your live videos and do even bigger and better things, especially as we're in the year and going into 2022. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, I definitely would recommend you do that because you're going to find a lot of value there. So, all right, everybody. Well, I am going to sign off for now. I will be back next week. In fact, we're going to do a different type of show. So next week, we are actually going to be live with you, and we are going to do a Q&A. So we're actually going to just do a lot of random questions. I'm actually going to have Christian Karasevich on the show with me, helping me out, because whenever we do lots of live Q&As, they tend to be longer streams, and we tend to need a little bit of assistance. So he and I are going to do that one together. We're going to answer a lot of your questions. We're also going to talk about some of the latest features that have been rolled out. So, the starred comments is one of the latest features that's been rolled out. I definitely want to make sure that we talk about that and share with you all how you can be using that feature. There's other new features coming in 2022. So a lot of exciting things happening with StreamYard right now. A lot of fun things coming up. So make sure you stay tuned for all those things. And if you're not part of the Facebook community, definitely go join the Facebook group as well. Great place for you to get your questions answered, and of course, be part of this awesome community of other live streamers using StreamYard. So all you have to do is search StreamYard community over on Facebook, and it will show up for you, and you will find it, and it's free to join. Just make sure you answer the questions, and we'll let you in there. So it'll be a lot of fun. All right, everybody. I'll see you next week for our last episode of Ask StreamYard for the year of 2021. That will be next Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you tune in, and we will see you there. So until then, everybody, make sure you have a really great day and be safe out there. I'll see you guys soon.